All right, everybody. Yeah, package showed up today. Ordered this a while ago. It's one of those things I've never owned one. My wife pointed out the fact that I don't own one, so I figured I'd go buy one. Got a killer deal on it. Paid a little over I think it was 130 or $140 for it, shipped to the house. Let's go ahead and tear into it, and I'll show you what's inside. All right, it is a very large box. Actually, doesn't completely fit on my table, but with all of the other retro consoles and everything I have, I thought this would be a good addition to the collection. Because you know what? When I was a kid, my dentist had them in their office. Doesn't completely quite fit on my table. We have a box. And we have another box. Ooh, this one's kind of heavy. We have our other box. One more box. And that is everything in the big one. Now, I already have an assumption of what is in each of these boxes. So let's go ahead and get to the good stuff. See how well they actually packaged this thing. And a lot of sellers sell stuff, package it. And that's set the best. It's actually fairly well wrapped. See what kind of condition we have here. Based off of the bottom sticker of what I'm looking at, this is actually really, really nice condition. I'm going to leave it upside down. But we're going to go ahead and get a little zoomed in on there. And here it is. Atari 7800. The reason why I went with the 7800 is because I know it can play 2600 and 7800 games, where the 5200, from what I know, cannot. But this is in really nice condition. Even the steel on here, there's a couple of little surface scuffs on it, a few scratches in the plastic, but everything on this looks great. The power button, pause, select, reset. Thing I do know is the 7800s were pretty much, they got rid of the black and white switch, and there are a couple of games that do use the black and white switch, so that'll be a little bit of a flaw. But console wise, the console looks good. I had to tear into our next box here. Of course, we have packing peanuts. Everybody hates packing peanuts. Another random thing wrapped up. assuming that's the video and power cords, just based off of the weight and style of those. I have one controller. Another controller. We have another controller. Another controller. There's another one. And looks like our last one right here. Go ahead and start with this one since it's the last one out. Oh man, it actually feels really good. The bugs aren't too beat up. The top of it looks like somebody chewed on it. The rubberized coating isn't super oily or anything. That actually still feels really good. Check the other one. This one, coating feels a little bit smoother again. Looks like the top of it was chewed on a little bit. Cords look really nice. Both of those controllers feel really good. Now, this is one I've never seen these controllers before. These are all first party. I don't know the name of this controller. If you do know the name of it, leave it in the description below. I've never actually seen one before. Buttons feel fairly decent. Yeah, and we have two of those. This one is a little more scratched up than the other one, but it still looks pretty decent. Oh, these are connected by one cord. I didn't notice that. There it is, the paddle controllers. Oh, the stops feel really good. That's that side button. You can't beat 70s engineering when it came to the feel of buttons. Nowadays, everything's got a click. These are just smooth and nice. And those just feel really good in your hands. Get these controllers out of the way. I'm assuming this is our power supply. And it is. It's a very interesting power connector. Just two little prongs. And it is the original one, so you know this thing weighs like 90 pounds. It is heavy. Might, for safety reasons, go see if I can find a connector like this and go wire it into a newer power supply that isn't older than I am. Yep, that is just a video cable. Now these are the boxes I was curious about. So I want to know what we got as far as games go. We got Cosmic Arc by Magic. We have Riddles of the Sphinx by Magic. We have, this is Dark Cavern by, I'm not really sure who that one's by. Lock and Chase. Air Raiders. That's the first 5. I always love the fact that like the casing on the games changed. Obviously, we got Frogger. We have Miss Pac-Man for the 7800. And one-on-one basketball. We have Dig Dug. 7 Choplifter. Pac-Man. Slot Racers. And I love the art on these because that is nothing like what this console is going to show, period. But just marketing back in the day. You have Space Jockey, that's probably the closest one to what it's actually going to look like. Video Olympics. We have Warlords. Word Zapper. And continuation to everybody's favorite, Pole Position. If you don't know the whole huge controversy about Pole Position, look at Carl Jobst. Find him on YouTube. Look up some of his controversial videos about a couple of people that were cheating the system back in the day and the impossibility of the scores that they got. Alright, let's dig into our last box here. Yeah, Grand Prix. Missile Command, I remember playing that. Laser Blast. Kangaroo, never heard of that. River Raid. Ooh, this one belonged to Eric. It's got his name on it. Got Strider Fighter. Surround. Vanguard. Volleyball. Outlaw. Freeway, which looks like a version of Frogger, maybe. Game Program Combat. Tank, Tank Pong, Invisible Tank, Biplane, and Jet Fighter. Used with joystick controllers. Asteroids, that's a good classic. Berserk, Breakout, and Bowling. So, all in all, that's 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33. 33 included games. Which, I know Atari games are not hard to come by, nor are they super expensive. But the parts of these that might be a little harder to come by. And the reason why I was interested in this lot versus some of the other ones, other than it was a 7800 system, had all 4 controllers, is we have the original manuals. have the original manuals for all 33 of them. You don't see many lots that have the original manuals for any of the games. And I mean, these aren't really a whole lot in there, but I remember watching Larry Bird play. Just things like Vanguard, Spaceship Player. I mean, manuals are still in fairly decent condition, and that. But like I said, it's not often that you find the original manuals with all of the games included. So that was my Atari 7800 delivery order that I got in. Like I said, it was like $130 or $140 for everything. I literally got it just because it had all the manuals with it. Some people are probably going to kill me for this, but we have a couple of mods for this console coming up, and it's literally just a composite video mod. Just make it a little easier to attach to my TV with the upscaler and everything else, so stay tuned for that video. Thanks for stopping in. Have a good night. We're North Pole Retro. Like, subscribe, share, and if you want to see more in old school retro consoles, that leave comments down below. Let me know what you think, what you've seen, you want to see. We'll see if we can get it in, review it, open it, and let you know what we think. See you in the next one.